customer states a little bit of brown grass. Yeah, that's about all of it. All of it's brown. Heck, there's not even grass growing here. That's all weeds. Let's go figure out what the major problem is here. There it is. That explains it. That's why the sprinklers aren't working. Somebody turned them off. Let's turn them on and see what works and what doesn't work. So I've had this zone on for about 4 minutes, and as you can see, we have some puddling going on. That means that the ground is no longer accepting water, and that's because they haven't been watering this irrigation, or this lawn rather, for quite some time. At least long enough for the ground to compact enough so that it doesn't act like a sponge. We'll be setting this controller to water this area for 12 minutes because they have an intermatic controller and they can't set it for anything less than that. We will propose a digital controller so that they can program this for the time that it needs, but the fewest amount of minutes I can give this zone is 12 due to the intermatic timer that's over there. I should mention there is something we can do to reduce how much water is coming out of the sprinkler head so that the ground will accept it a little bit better, and that would be to use some high efficiency nozzles so that not as much water is coming out of the sprinkler head causing this kind of puddling you're seeing here. This customer actually has 2 homes. That was one of them. We're heading to the second one now. Let's go see what's wrong with that system. All right, we just made it out to the second location, and the customer states on this one that he's also got dry grass. And I agree. It's pretty damn dry. So let's see what's wrong with the system and see how we can fix this one. That homeowner wanted to walk around with me, and I'm not a real big fan of filming things in front of the homeowner. Maybe sometime in the future I'll get a little bit more comfortable with that, but I didn't do it this time around. Turns out he's got a broken rotor under a big tree root, a couple of other rotors that don't rotate, and 2 other broken spray heads on the right side of the house. That property is actually not doing as bad as the other property. It just seems as if when one broken head happens, this customer shuts off all the water so that they don't waste any water, which I can appreciate, but now their lawn is super dry. And when they go to use the irrigation system, the lawn's not going to accept that water like it used to, so they're going to have to run it for a reduced amount of time until the lawn will start taking in that water.